Okay. That's not what I wanted. All right. We're finally back after our very long wait. We're back and you can demo off some of the things that we've got going here. So I found that I really don't like the crosshair. It doesn't feel good. And whatnot, but that feels great. Except for that really big explosion. I don't think I like that. It's a bit too big. Yeah, that one's a bit too big. I think it's this one. Maybe not that one. This one? No, it's yeah, no, it's that last one. It's this one here. Mm-hmm. I shouldn't call it pistol. I should call it revolver. Ooh, look at that. We've got good sounds. Now this stuff, a lot of this stuff's easier to do in blueprints than in C++. But some of it I'll do in C++. But like, mm, yeah. Do. No, this goes on weapon. You. I think it would be a component. But I think I have to double check on this. I only have one window. Oh, I do. Wow, that's so weird. I only have one browser. What is the how to add to a character in UE C++? Do an audio. Well, I should have said a WAV file. U bass sound. Okay, so it's a U bass sound. U sound bass. That's what it was. Actually, wait. Give me a second. I'm gonna think about how I want to do this. I think in this one, I actually think I want this to be not this. Yeah. I native event. I made a streak. Fuck yeah. Congrats, man. Um, reload. So we're gonna do this as virtual void. Actually, this doesn't do virtual. It's void reload void or play reload. Okay, yeah, that's exactly. Are you sure? Wait, what? I don't remember what I said anymore. Play fire audio. What will you have after 500 years? Think pseudo think. I don't know. Play fire sound. I don't watch the show though. Yeah, I don't. But I guess does he shave his head? We've got the and you function blueprint native. You reload. You function blueprint native event. Play vid jet sound. He's got the stash. That's fair. How have you been, by the way? I don't want to watch this stuff. on here. This guy's great, by the way. Not like the not necessarily whoever that is, because I don't know who that is, but the person who puts out this video, this guy's great. Like this guy here, he's actually really really good. 100%. If you're interested in anything to do with marketing, or if you're really interested in getting deeper into the behind the scenes businesses of like um, streaming and esports and stuff like that, this guy really knows his shit, because like he used to run he's actually a CEO for, and he did like marketing. Yeah, I know he's crazy. Devin Nash is incredibly good at what he does. Um, and in this one, he's talking about the viral how viral content's happening. Um, and how like you get these like random people that are like pumping up in weird in weird spots and stuff like that, or like that it feels like very artificial and astroturfed. Like it's like actually Pirate Software is a great example of this. Like when he started blowing up from his shorts, right? So it was his clips, right? Not so much industry, I guess kind of, but like he's talking about how much money is being spent on this and how it's being done to push people to the top, right? Artificially push people to the top by flooding YouTube, right? I'm only using Pyro Software because he's the only one that I know that I can be like, everybody in this community will know who this is. But like Pirate Software went on a massive clipping campaign. And I don't know if that was all him and just his editors, or if it was done this way or not. But effectively, like his shorts talking about game dev took over YouTube for people, right? And then because of that, people started watching him more and more because he he talked with good authority and stuff like that, and all of that's wonderful jazz, right? And it pushed people over to him, and his information wasn't bad, right? Like it wasn't bad information, it was sound information. It was, if you really want to get started in game dev, the best thing to do is actually just do it, right? Like there's nothing holding you back right now at this point. You just got to do it, right? Did you know he worked at his Blizzard? Hey, did you know that his dad worked at Blizzard? Yeah. I'm gonna be honest. I have nothing particularly, like I've got nothing really against Pirate Software. Like he had some good content. Um, do I think he's dragging his ass on his video game? Absolutely, but that's between him and his community and his games community. That has nothing to do with me. And if I had the money that he had, uh, I'd be hiring people on and bringing in people and pushing really hard with actually releasing games personally. But that's me, right? Everybody has different priorities on that one. But yeah, no, I don't know. But yeah. So what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I initially came here, um, but yeah, Devin Nash, 100%. If you get the opportunity, 100% suggest watching this guy. This guy's phenomenal. He talks with authority. He has authority. He is an authoritative source. um, UE, uh, audio, uh, quick start. Because there's some stuff that you have to set up in Unreal to do quick audio. Quick start. Oh, dope. I already like this guy. I don't know if I want to do meta sounds, because I think meta sounds is a bit too much for what I want. I've been into lately reading about how the elite corrupt and mess up the world, conspiracies and government schemes. It's it's a kind of interesting. Uh, it's a it's. Give me a second. My brain is glitching. Um, it's a kind of interesting topic. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know much about it.
You got any more? Okay. こんにちは。ようこそ。なんであれ。ようこそ。Or, hello and welcome to whatever it is that this
Yeah, I saw it on TikTok. I don't have TikTok.
is. Today we're going to be plugging in our very first C++ version of an audio file. It's a process that scares the crap out of people when they first start, and I want to demystify it. So first off, I'm just going to turn off some
Oh, I heard about that.
of these little widgets just to get them out of the way. But today we're going to be plugging in a very basic begin play process into this version of this 50 cents thing that's going on now. So if you hit tools and we go through the new C++ class and you don't have it, it'll mean that you'll need to generate one. Once you generate a C++ component, which we're going to do an active component here, you'll be able to, it'll sort of re-render the whole project, especially if you're coming from Blueprint in the first place. So I'm just going to call this awake audio player and kind of create new from here. This is just going to make a base class that can be added to any active component. I'm going to make a little audio folder here as well, just to keep things neat, and it'll show you a link error that I think is also pretty scary. The first thing to do once this opens up is just to hit build and see what happens. Generally, we'll get an error here, and it's good to sort that out before we get too deep into it. The reason we get an error is because when we look into these scripts, we see that we're referencing audio slash awake audio player, which is where we created it. But when we create the header file and the C++ file, it kind of jumps around and says like, oh, you want something within another folder, and gets a little bit confused. It's nothing too much to be worried about, but it is a core part of working in C++ is understanding what directory things are in, where your include files are. So we'll need to update the this entry because it's going to say, hey, I can't find this audio awake audio player generated.
I'm not.
And it can't find it because it doesn't exist technically. However, it does exist once we look.
Wasn't he an investment banker of some kind? Who was the guy that bought OF? What's his name? Yeah. Yeah. Um, yeah, so like um the so the reason like the reason is that he didn't want to have one. He like that's not his like once you like I've actually like I've actually talked with people that are like that are getting pretty like that are like sit on boards and stuff like that. A lot of them just don't have the interest, right? Right? They just don't. They don't care to be on YouTube, right? They don't really use social media too much. Stuff like that. It's just like it's it's not even like they've got like not necessarily even that they've got something against the types of platforms. It's just that like they just don't use them because like they don't have a need to. So it's just like where is his social presence gonna be? He doesn't have a reason to be on Twitter, right? He's not outwardly political or anything like that, right? Like his business would suffer from being political in any way, shape, or form, because he would alienate one side of an argument. Um, yeah, it's just safer, right? Also, like when you're running in those worlds where you're that level of wealth, right? It's like you're constantly working, right? Like you look at like Elon Musk or Trump or fucking Bezos or any of those or any of the big CEOs and stuff like that. They work. If their eyes are awake, they're working, right? Like hell, if Trump's on a golf course, he's working. Might not be like like heavy work, but like he's probably bullshitting with somebody, and like bullshitting when you're talking about businesses and stuff like that might be the difference between a buyout and not getting a buyout and stuff like that. Or like, you know, it's it's a very different world. It's interesting though. I had a friend in high school and his dad was in that world. Like actually part of that world. It was it was weird.
Welcome back.
Look a little deeper into the process itself. Okay, now here you can see what the problem is. I'm looking for a audio folder within the directory where we are. So if I open the Solutions Explorer here in VS Code, and I look for where we are, and you'll find that within the game, Audio Old West, and in the source folder, you'll see that we're actually within an audio file or an audio folder already, and so our first mistake is one that's generated for us automatically. Thanks very much. So removing that link and hitting build again should give us the project, and it should now open. Now this might take a different amount of time depending on if you compiled this before, if your source comes from a blueprint-only project or a C++ project. Once you go C++, you can't go back, and that's fine because it'll basically mean that you boot it up from the C++ side instead of the Epic Games Launcher, which is a little bit strange for some people. So what are we trying to do? Well, we're going to need to look through the header and source file. We're going to declare what we want to do in the header, and then how we do it happens in the source file, which is the CPP version, and the header being the .h. So the first thing we're looking to do is make an actor, which is where we're going to play the sound from. So I'm going to write a little comment here, and then we're going to access to all the code that's been written for Epic because this is where we're all going to implement the behavior that we're looking to implement. So holding Control Shift Tab will open up but we will aim to kind of use this as a good entry point or kicking off point to doing things that are localized as well.
Okay, so it is just AU based sound base. Okay. And hello, game. Oh, what's up, gamer? We just call him um uh um Mecha for short. Oh, you get to see the uh uh some of the. Actually, no. I think I'm gonna stick with. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna stick with doing this in. Yeah, I'll do this. Yeah, I'm gonna do it in blueprints for this one. Oh, that's a cute little fox. Oh, it's from the animated rose. I should have guessed. Ooh. Oh, I should have hit debug. My bad. I just came to tell you sorry for missing the last two streams, and I'm not going to attend your streams for about 20 days. I have exams. Oh, no worries. I hope you do well in your exams. Anyways, good luck. Thanks. Oh, no worries. Thanks so much. If you stick around for 10 more seconds, I can show you what we got. We got the explosions. But I understand if you have to go. Boom. Boom. I haven't added the audio yet. That's so cool. Yeah. I like that they're all toony too, right? It's perfect. Cut them animations too. Yeah, of course. I'm gonna change them up right now. They have bones. I'm gonna probably switch them over to not have bones anymore. But I'll come back to it. Ooh, what was I doing? All right, I just wanted to show that. But I should probably also play an audio here. It was likely spam. Oh, do, do, do. Do, 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 do. That sounds like a gun. You know what? It's probably these two. Yep. We're getting all of this stuff. Right. This is a very. Can we just pop that in there? Oh, we can. Sweet. Okay. We're gonna need more advanced audio than this at some point, but for now, this will work. When I say more advanced, I just mean like we need to be able to change the pitch and stuff like that. Because if we don't have, oh, here we go. Yeah, okay, so we can do it right there. Sweet, perfect. I think we can push that off though. Here we go. And then we want this here. Do this. Grab this. Get random. I think these need to be rearranged. Ooh, there we go. I think that will be better. I might want to put a delay. No, that feels better. This function is there we go. There was a what was I doing here? I think yeah, this. Ooh, excuse me. I wonder what we're gonna do is we're gonna go open up our revolver here, right? And start adding in here, right? What I need though is I need the attack. That's all I brought in, right? Okay, yeah. Okay, so we've got this in debug mode. So we should still hit this, I think. And this is what this is what I care about right now. Do we actually hit this or not? No. Okay. So what if we call super? What? This creates a conundrum because we can't use that without this. Well, that's not true. We can. Okay, so attack doesn't need to be implementation anymore. We can just do this. Because we're not going to do that anymore. Play fire sound. Edit defaults only. Oh, wait, no, because what if we have one that's going to be more complex, right? Fire sound. We don't want to have any of that. Even though we're only right now using one, I'm just going to have a little bit of a, you know, whatever. Okay. So now now we can add these to the weapon. There's a whole thing for building these. YouTube.com. Unreal Engine audio quick start. It's this one? Oh, here we go.
You can create mind-blowing soundscapes in Unreal Engine 5, even if you're just starting out. And I'm going to show you how. Let's dive in. Sound is very important. Without sound, there is no ambience, no atmosphere. The first step towards realism is sound. Let's import sounds into Unreal Engine. We have to use only waveform format audio files. If you have MP3 format files, you can convert them in waveform. With Audacity application, it's free and easy to use. Just import your MP3 in Audacity and save as wave format. That's all. Now import the files in Unreal Engine. Here's a scene I created before. There's no sound, no soul, no atmosphere. It doesn't make any sense. It was actually a game project that was dropped. Anyway, I created a folder named sounds and dragged the files in. We need an ambient sound for the scene. Let's add one. Just drag an ambient sound to the scene. Set the sound file.
I'm sorry, there's just too much going. There's too much in his video. Sound. You shouldn't put such. The, um, there's a there's an actual like file type that I'm trying to think of here. Is it sound cue? I think it's sound cue. Because I believe sound cues allow. Yeah, here we go. This is kind of what we want, maybe. Yeah, here we go. Hmm, 3 more. Oh, I was really hoping it would work. Now, if I remember. Okay, so I want to play after this. I want to actually play the play. We want to mix all of this together. Oh, those are open, spin, close. Okay, so how do I do? I want this to also be random. 2 more. Okay. Beautiful. That actually worked better than I was expecting. I don't know if it's actually required to do it this way, but it feels more right. Oh, there's a component now. Play Q. UE play audio Q on that location. I don't want to play audio. I want to play audio Q. Could be spawn sound at location. Oh, that could be it. Hmm. It's not it either. Over fire. Oh, I can just do this. Okay, never mind. Oh, fuck. Mm-hmm. Mm. Fidget. I guess in this case, probably like the. Uh, no, we'll leave it. Audio cue. Oops. This is going to be. Where's my weapon? Ugh. We'll come back to that. And also, I think this was it because we're gonna do. We're gonna do the. We're gonna do a better crosshair, and we're just gonna use this. This is a very easy to integrate component that will easily add. Projector. Hmm. Okay. Yeah. So. This crosshair is entirely made in blueprints, though. Nice. So what will this look like? Does this just automatically get added? No. Okay. we just do this then? I might have to do a little bit of work to convert some of this over to uh, to to hmm. There might need to be a little bit of work because I might need to convert some of this over into here. I've got to go back and forth. That kind of blows. Oh well. Mm. So the attack. So I need a function, an event for. Okay, so actually, I wonder if this is the wrong spot to have this. To be honest, yeah, I think so. Bear with me here. I think it goes into the revolver. Oh, right, I forgot to show. Begin play. Oh, interesting. It's not even showing up now. I don't know how I feel about that. Because it looks like it has to be on the character. So now we need the player character. View function, blueprint native event, void, just cross hair. Oh, I didn't do this right. Temporarily increase the spread when firing. Okay, that's what I thought. That's actually pretty good. What was it again? It was add dynamic spread. Say 25. .7. Try that. Just crosshair. One hit value. What was it again? Line trace by profile. That's not the that's not the one I wanted to have. Line trace. Line trace by profile. Sweet. I can transfer this into we can transform this into C++. And then we don't have to worry. Random point in bounding box. Is this C++? Is this yeah, this is straight up UE. Perfect. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to drop all of this for now. There it is. Get trace point. This is where we're going to start. I think this is where we need to start, right? Trace line by profile. This is where we're starting. Okay, so we're going to recreate this in C++ because I need access to it in C++. U function blueprint callable. And this is the function. It returns an on hit and a return value. Yeah. Okay, so it's going to return back the on hit and whatnot. Which also means that this actually needs to change. Oh, no. This is fine. Yeah. Oh, right. Wait, no. Wait. Find usage. This is annoying. Oh, okay. No. This is right. Never mind. Oh yeah, we are correct. Okay. Perfect. Okay. So we have this working, but we want to bring this here over. Does this work on third person? Was this set up for third person? Oh yeah, no, it's by default third person, I think, right? Okay. So line trace by profile. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Do we rewrite large swaths of this or not? Is the question. because this is really good. Maybe the answer is keep it. Welcome back. I'm kind of in a situation right now that I got to figure something out, and I'm not sure. Maybe you can weigh in, Mecca. So, I want to update to use this effectively, but this is blueprint only, right? So if I want to be able to call it, I either have to wrap it, effectively make an event, and then call the event. But I also like the way that I'm currently doing all the calculations. For like the flow. Right? Like I've got all this extra information that I wanted to keep in here. Well, the game will be better to use this effectively, right? But to use this, I need to recreate this um uh in C++. Look, you're not wrong. Just bear with me. So out hit return value. Like this would work. Oh, you've already seen it. Oops. Like you've already seen everything. This is the game. Is it not working correctly? Oh yeah, the bullets just aren't fast. Yeah. So you know what? Let's just make it work. Let's just make it work. And then we'll decide whether or not it's something we care about. Okay, so this returns back a trace a channel maybe? Whatever. It outputs a hit and a return. Um fuck. This is such a pain in the ass. I'm trying to think of how I'm going to do this. You ever use any note taking software or time management apps for technical stuff? What do you mean? When I work with Unreal, I like taking notes on how to recreate things I've seen. Any tips or tricks? Oh, um, I should really be better for that. I'm really bad. I don't take nearly enough note. Uh, like a second brain, people used to say. Um, I I usually use pen and paper, and then I don't usually refer back to it, which is probably the worst. But yeah, pen and paper. I'm actually a big pen and paper guy. Yeah, like this is the pen I'm using right now. Oh my God, what's going on here? There we go. This is my current pen. Yeah, see if I can get it to focus good enough to. What size nib is that? It doesn't have like an actual size, but it's an ultra extra fine. Oh yeah, super, 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 unbelievably small. Do, do, do. Oops. What was it?
super duper fine, super duper extra fine,
Mhm.
Japanese.
You can hear it. as well. Super duper, super duper extra fine. Yeah. All of Mecca, all 100% of my pens. I do not have a single medium. All of my pens are like extra fines. Actually, that's a lie. That's a lie. I've got some odd ones. Like I've got oops. This one's just an extra fine. No whammy in that one. No whammy in that one. I think I gotta throw these boxes out. Well, this one actually has stuff in it. I'll keep that one. This one's cool. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Then I have this one. This one's close enough to the green screen that that I'm not using that it's causing some problems. But this one's got the little like lip on it to do like Japanese writing and stuff. My German pens. I'm sure that you can figure out what this one is. This is probably my least favorite pen, but it is what it is. I've got this one. I don't really use a lot of my Lammies because German nibs, like even though these are all extra, like this is a oh wow, okay, no, this one's huge. It really is huge. For me, it's huge. What size was that? Because like the Lammies use like millimeters or whatever, right? This one's in 1.1. That's really big. What's this one? Oh, here we go. This is a Lamy extra fine. And it's in a kind of silver. This one's really cool. Here, this pen. Yeah, it's really fun. I really like that pen too. Um, and I've got this one. One sec, let me fix this. Filters. We're not doing that right now, so it doesn't matter. There we go. There we go. Which this is also a pilot. And it is also a, oh, this one's only a fine. I've got a purple one of these somewhere too. I've also got the, and I think the purple one of these is a extra fine. But my pens are a bit all over the place right now. Yeah. Yeah, of course. Why, what's up? Is that weird? You remember me in anything but wired earphones, then you're remembering wrong. I'm always in wired headphones. Oh, one of my friends got me this one. I haven't had a chance to use it yet. This is a 0.3. That's because I only have black shirts. Not only do I only have black shirts, the black shirt that I wear used to actually be the exact same shirt. Right? Like not like obviously I'd change it every day, but I mean like the exact same cut and serial number, like the exact same product line every day. That's also not all of my pens. I have to organize them at some point. But yeah, so um where oh, there I am. Yeah. So I got new shirts because I got annoyed. Like when I was traveling in Japan, it was a bit annoying because I had to hang dry my shirts in Japan. Um, at at the hotel, and there's no room for it, right? So I'd either have to do laundry all the time, or I'd have to hang dry my stuff constantly. Like I'd have to like make room kind of thing. So I used so yeah, Project Raw. So I was it was just when I went on vacation. Um like uh like 2 years ago or whatever. When I played all the crane games and won all the stuff. But it was literally just a regular Project Raw cut t-shirt. And I was there for a week or two or something like that. I don't remember exactly how many days. But it was good fun. But yeah, like and the only reason I went out and bought all of these and I just filled my wardrobe with them because they fit so well, right? At the they fit perfectly. But then I found out after I shrunk I shrunk like 7 of them. And I was like, "Oh, because I just got them home and I threw them in and I didn't think about it and I threw them in the dryer." Um and I shrunk all the ones that I had bought. I was like, "Fuck. You can't dry them." And you can't put them in the dryer. I'm like, "God damn it." So that was a big annoyance. Um but they fit really well because I want a longer shirt. So like when I lift up my arms, right, my shirt doesn't come up past my fucking waist because it bugs me when that happens, right? Um, so I was talking to my dad about it, and he's like, You need a tall, right? Yeah, and they're called talls. So you can get a ST uh, uh, or I guess MT would probably be the most right, which would be a medium. Yeah, there's a term for it, and specifically, Mark's Warehouse or Mark's Work Warehouse. Yeah, we can do it here because I know that they have them, right? T-shirts, right? Um, Denver Hayes has them, right? So if I go here to this beautiful T-shirt here, right? This one has a pocket on it. There here I can be like, I want it large, but I want it in a tall instead. And all regular versus tall, the only difference is how long your midriff is on the shirt. Mecca, I hope this is life changing information and I hope this solves a problem for you. Denver Hayes. Just so all marks. So all this company is this. So the the clothing is not Canadian. The company that I'm using as the reference is Canadian. This is like a work like electricians, meat cutters, blue collar job people go here to buy their clothes. You can find a store like this in the States, they will have talls. Or just order directly from Denver. Denver. I'm only using Denver Hayes because they were on sale for great prices. Um, when I was buying, but yeah, Denver Hayes you can buy them on Amazon. Although I don't know if you can get the talls on Amazon, but they do have a website. Oh, that's fine. They're not the only they're not the only company that does talls, right? There are lots of companies that do talls, right? So you can find talls, like all kinds of talls. Like if we go back to here and we just go to men's t-shirts. Here's Denver Hayes. I'm fairly certain this comes in a tall. Oh no, it doesn't. Wow. Graphic tees might be a bit harder to find in talls, but Carhartt makes a tall. Not this one, but they do make a tall. Because Carhartt was one of the companies that I was looking at. It's just their prices weren't as good. Oh, here we go. Yeah, there we go. Talls. Wind River. Check out. See if you can't find any Denver Hayes stuff. Check for Wind River or Carhartt. Like Carhartt definitely does it. Huh? Um. Uh. It depends on who you're buying through. Like for me, I would just go down. I would just go to Mark's Warehouse, right? And it's like a wall. It's just a clothing store, right? Like Mark's Warehouse is just a clothing store for blue collar workers. My dad took me there, and he was like, "You just you're just looking for effectively you take a look at your shirt when you look at the size, you just make sure that it's got a T on it. So like if you're a large, it'd be an LT or a TL that you're looking for, right? But I'm sure that if you go to like a blue collar store, right? Like uh of Marks. Dickies maybe? Dickies is like a proper company, right? No. Maybe Boot Barn? No. Yeah. But you can also buy a lot of these on Amazon. The only issue with Amazon is I can't guarantee that you'll find what you're looking for when it comes to um, um, like the tall. Oh, they do. They have them. Look at that. There. Tall, tall, tall. So that's all you're looking for if you're buying on Amazon. You just want the whatever. So this would be like an extra large tall. Um, a large tall. I don't know what big and tall in this context is, but like a large tall. Yeah. And then if you fuck up and you accidentally buy like the large instead of the large tall, that's where you get your problems. Yeah. No, I was pretty happy. My dad was just like, "Yeah, you just need talls. You have a longer midriff. That's all that matters. That's all that you that's all the that's all that you care about effectively." And I was like, "Oh, perfect. That's amazing. Absolutely amazing right there. There we go. Can I share this without ah hopefully this uh that works out for you, man. You seem really excited about this. I'm assuming. Hey, Mecca, is this a problem you also experience? Or am I reading too much into this? Okay, so blueprint. I've never seen 50 shirts for that good of a price. Also, now that I think about it, I also kind of shrank my shirts. Yeah, it's uh it's a problem. Hit result. Get crosshair trace. What does this need? Nothing actually, yeah. So I've gotta worry about this shit now. God damn it. get crosshair trace. Um, so this is all to get end location, right? So if I do this, effectively, right? We do that, and then we just do so what we'll do is we'll do hit result equals get crosshair trace, and then this will return back our if hit result dot no, we want this. Oh wait, no, this would be yeah, because this needs to return something. Blueprint native event. This function will be used. Blueprintable. This returns back the hit location, I guess. Lands. Do you know about yams cold grain milk melon? No. This sounds sketchy. Is this it? Looks tasty. Oh, it's colored greens. Oh. It still looks tasty. Looks tasty as fuck, though. Okay, how do we want to implement this? They are. What was I doing? Right, we need to figure out a good way to get this hit data into C++, which we can through this function call here. There. This solves the problem, I think. Oh, right, that's what I was doing. So we do this to pass in the hit result, right? And then this is going to return back a Boolean. And this can now go straight into an if. Weapon, actor, attack, hit result dot impact point. Turn. What's your favorite meal, Mecca? Do you have a favorite meal? Macaroni and cheese, but homemade. Ooh. You know, I don't think I actually have a favorite meal. Like, I have favorite dishes. I have dishes that I like. I'm a very easy man when it comes to feeding me. Your ability to have an answer to that so fast. What is it? It's get crosshair. That's good. UE C++ overrideable blueprint overrideable function. No, I want this to be a function. UE C++ blueprint native event blueprint. Oh, fuck yeah. Okay. I was doing it right the first time. Oh, thank God. That's not what I wanted to do at all. I didn't want to close. Give me a moment. I always liked it and can eat it almost all the time. I think for me, it's probably curries, just in general curries. Like I like Thai curries and Indian curries and Japanese curries and stuff like that. I really like curries. I think I got to make a pooling system at some point for this game. I don't think I've ever actually had the opportunity to try a Jamaican curry. We don't really have Jamaican food in Canada. What? Wait, where's my input? Get crosshair trace. Get crosshair trace. I need the input. Fuck, I don't know when I'm going back down to the States. That's all right. Getting down to the States is going to be one of the most challenging things ever. Yeah. Yeah. Getting down to the States at this point is is scary. I'm sure if I look hard enough, I could probably find it. It's in my general area, right? Or like my overarching city. It's just the medical down there, and the travel insurance would just be, oh my god, expensive. I imagine. It's just, yeah. No, 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 no. It's it's the cancer. If I need to be rushed to like I like with brain stuff and stuff like that, it's just so expensive. The insurance would be insane. Oh, yeah. So travel insurance would be astronomical. And with the fixed budget I'm on, it's fixed income I'm on right now, it's just not even, I wouldn't even, it would probably like cost an entire month's salary just to get travel insurance or more, not including plane ticket down. Then the exchange rate right now is really bad to USD, right? It's like $1 is $1.37 here. It's really bad, and it's probably gonna get worse. Yeah. Really? Travel insurance is amazing. Oh yeah, Japan's the yen is really weak right now. But yeah, like getting travel insurance when you have brain cancer is getting insurance when you have brain cancer is can be very challenging from my understanding. So getting travel insurance uh, would be very expensive, because it could be very easy for me to go down to the States, end up in a hospital, and need like $100,000 or $200,000 worth of care in one trip, right? So, um, yeah, like right now, like right this moment in Canada, if if uh if I get a fever, I have to rush to emergency and be checked in and isolated in a private room, right? And treated immediately. Um, like I've got a special form that I have to carry around on me specifically for that in Canada. So like I have this red piece of paper that says if I'm in the emergency room, I am first priority. Unless obviously within reason, right? Like if somebody comes in with like a gunshot wound or they're uh, bleeding out or something like that, obviously that person goes before me. Um, but if I'm in there and there's no reasonable and we really don't have a lot of those types of problems in Canada and an emergency room. It's like you don't see them very often. So not that they do not happen, it's just that we don't really see them. Um, so I'll get rushed through emergency in the ER really really fast into a private room. Actually, guns are not as are actually fairly common in Canada. A lot of people joke about it, but we actually have a very strong gun culture in Canada. It's just we don't But like guns are treated different in Canada than they are in the States, right? And um yeah. So like guns in the States, in most states, as far as my understanding is, in most states, or is supposed to be in most states, a a right, right? So you go in, and as long as you pass the background checks or whatever the rules are, you get your gun, right? In Canada, in order to even start thinking about buying a gun, first you need to go and take a test and get a license from the federal government that says that you are allowed to own a firearm, right? So because there's a cost planning planning ahead of time and stuff like that, right? The people that actually own guns, right? And there's a registry of every single person that effectively has, like, we have a registry of everybody who has a license, right? To own guns. Everybody in Canada that is capable of owning firearms is on a list, right? And they are regarded in um um for the most part, they are incredibly safe people, right? People who own guns in Canada are very responsible with them because it's there's like effectively three classes of people in Canada when it comes to gun ownership. There are the people that own it out of necessity, which would be like my family members. They own it, they need guns to do the things that they do, right? Like guns are a requirement when you work, when you live and work in the fields that they do, right? Like you just can't get away from it. If you own a ranch, you need a gun, right? Because you have to protect animals. You have to protect the people. You have to protect the people on your. Oh, get shot for hockey. Yeah. Well, yeah. Like we've it's very different. Yeah. So like, but yeah, like you've got to protect people, protect animals, put down animals when they're sick or injured beyond repair and stuff like that. Put it out of its misery, right? Um, and stuff like that. So you need firearms for that. Then, um, there's people who do it for hunting. Um, they use them for hunting and recreational. So like going to the firing range, or whatnot, or they just go hunting with them, or they do sports shooting with them, right? And then there's the people who just have them for the sake of having them, right? But um, and then there's a second class, right, which is not really much of a thing it's not really a thing any as I don't know what weapons firearms you would need in order to be in order for the restricted to now apply, because you can't buy and sell handguns anymore. So that was like the easy point too. If you want a handgun, you need a restricted license, which had an additional step, right? And they do things like if they ask you about your job, like when you're reapplying for, because you have to renew it, right? So if you're reapplying for your firearms license, and my girlfriend has her restricted as well. So in this house, we could legally have a handgun. We wouldn't do it because we don't have a reason to, and we don't care. Neither of us go shooting, right? I would rather go to an archery range than go to a shooting range personally. But like, we could own I can have firearms in this house, um, not because I'm licensed, but because my girlfriend is licensed, right? And she has the right to own a pistol and restricted firearms. I'm not allowed to own them, and I don't know what the details are around there. I think she'd have to have a safe that I wasn't allowed in, stuff like that, in order to store them in. There's a lot of rules, lots and lots of rules. So firearms people in Canada uh, take it very, very seriously, and they actually lock them up properly and stuff like that. So we don't really have the like you. It would be I've never so like I grew up in both the city and the country, like proper countryside on ranches. I've never walked into a house in my entire life in Canada and seen firearms on a table. Ever. Right? Never once. Right? Like if I was going over to somebody's place and we were going to go shooting, I'd expect to see a firearm, maybe. But like just the idea of like walking into somebody's house and them having one in their nightstand, even that's a weird situation in Canada. Yeah. Hey Mecca, you want to hear something kind of funny? Canadian gun crime is most commonly committed with illegal American firearms. Thanks, Mecca. Yeah, it's firearms that came across the border illegally. When Trump first came in and he was like, "I'm slapping Canada with this tariff because I want them to fix the border because they're shipping drugs down, they're shipping fentanyl down here or whatever, right?" And I was like, "Well, I can support that. We should fix that. But can you guys also fix the guns coming up here, please? Like this border is porous on both sides, just for different things." Those exist. Those exist. Drones that carry guns. Somebody did it. I don't know if it's a high power. Like I think it's a pretty weak gun because think of the recoil. Where's my hit? Like why is my hit not here? Sorry. Uh mm-hmm. Return value. Uh Damn it. Up on the start. Yeah, it's just I'm just asking questions so I don't have to read a blog. Actually, no, I guess this does work because we're just using the F hit result anyways. I guess it's not that big of a deal. Ugh. Oh no, it's from the camera. Low camera. No, not. Oh, fuck. Wait. How did they suggest using this? Use camera position if character actor. Oh, okay, so it is camera. Would it be? I feel like it's world transform. Oh, maybe not. Give me a second here. Let's go back to the C++ because we want this. Oh, get component location. Get component location. Oops. Get component location. Get spread value. Wait. Spread scale. Oh, wait, no, we've already got that. Did he update this or something? Sorry. My ear's doing something weird. Oh, fuck it. Let's just go here. Collisions. What was it? It was... Oh, collision. It's not on there. Maybe a different one? Line. Oops. It's this one. Oh, there we go. I was doing it wrong, that's why. Oh, come on. Hmm. What was the wording again? Oh, fuck. What was it? It was... Oh, is not blueprint visible. Read and write. Okay. What? I just did that. It's gonna give me a long-winded fucking thing here. Oh. Okay, so it needs to be visible anywhere, and okay. That's a little bit annoying, but whatever. I should have hit debug. Hmm. What? Wait, what? Fucking hell. Hmm. Oh, fine. I wait. Try changing. Okay. Why is it read only? Oh, because it's visible everywhere, not edit everywhere. Okay, that makes sense. I just thought about that. Edit anywhere would probably have fixed the problem, and I had it as visible anywhere, didn't I? I think I'm gonna have to talk to my girlfriend about it, cleaning out my ears this weekend. No, this is still a problem. Or is it because I haven't brought it back in? No. Ugh. I have a better way of doing this. Uh, it is the right thing to do. I should be using a getter because technically the blueprint is not part of the class. What did I call it? Get camera component. Wait, am I on the wrong thing? Oh, fucking. God damn it. Okay, so it's just world location. Okay, whatever. Then what was the. Okay, so now that I've got that, that should just work now. What just happened? Well, there's definitely some issues. Oh. The Dan Dan song is really good. Um, the crosshair is not great right now. Nor self is turned on, so we shouldn't be hitting ourselves. Good question. Why is it? I think the answer is just because like it just does not work inside. I don't know why it doesn't work inside though. What the? Hmm. Hmm. This is a. We want a. Oh wait, what? Oh, you know what? Maybe it's this. Get component transform. Get. Yeah, get world transform. Okay, there we go. This is probably the problem. Yeah, there it is. Ah! It's a little low. Where's my debug? Okay. Yeah, it works. I think. Oh. There we go. That wasn't right. Yeah, that wasn't right. It's off. Yeah, I think I've got to rebuild this. Yeah, I'm gonna have to rebuild the crosshair system. I'm gonna rebuild this. We're gonna go through and rebuild this entire thing. It will probably take a stream or two, or a day or two, or whatever. It won't take too long. I might do it off stream. But yeah, I'll figure that out. But I'm gonna call it here, and catch you all later. Thanks to everybody who showed up and chatted and everything. You were all amazing, and I'll catch you later. Ta for now. Oh, right. Thanks, Mecca. All right, cheers.